tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So, great day, beautiful people. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Not only that, I hope you took the opportunity to take care of yourself because today I want to remind you that you built different. So let's get it.
Yeah, they try to put me in a box I don't fit. Try to make me blend in, I won't quit. God made me on purpose with intention. Every quirk, every flaw is part of the mission. They say I'm too much and not enough. Too loud, too quiet, too soft, too tough. But I was crafted by the master's hand. They don't understand, but that wasn't the plan. I don't need approval from the crowd. I was built to stand out, built to be loud. In a world of copies, I'm the original print. Signed by the creator, that's the blueprint. I'm not like you, and that's okay. I'm not for you. I've been this way. Can't change me now. Build it. Yeah, I'm built different. God made me special. That was intentional. Built different. Yeah, I'm built different. Not a mistake. This is all sequential. They can't box me, can't stop me, can't change what I got me. I'm built different. Yeah, I'm built different. And I'm walking in it every single day. They want me to dim my light so they feel bright. Want me to play small so they feel right. But I was made to shine in my own lane. I took a people to operate in my domain. Different DNA.
Good day, cousin Nikki. Good day, beautiful. It is a great day ahead, sweetheart. Yep.
Chosen before the world was born. Peculiar people, real priesthood. That's my bloodline. That's my neighborhood. Like you, and that's okay. I'm not for you. I'm built this way. Can't change me now. Built, got me special. That was intentional. Built different. Yeah, I'm built different. Not a mistake. Yeah, this is all sequential. They can't box me, can't stop me, can't change what God made. I'm built different. Yeah, I'm built different. And I'm walking in it every single day. To everybody who feels like they don't belong, you were never meant to fit in, you were meant to be strong. Your differences aren't defects, they're your design. Stop trying to beat them when you were born to shine.
Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful.
You're not too young for this, you're not too old. You're right on time, you're right on track. He
Hey,
knew what he was doing when he
not too young, not too old.
walking your power. This is your moment, this is your hour. Don't apologize for who
Good
you are.
day, Donald. Good day.
It's what's inside of you.
Good day, beautiful.
That was intentional. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. This is all sequential. Can't change what God made.
Yeah, I'm built different.
Yeah, I'm good at it, and I'm good with that. Custom made, heaven design, one of a kind. Build it, that's who I am. Build it by God's own hand. You and you and you.
Good day, beautiful people. Good day. It's Monday, you guys. So, just in case y'all didn't know, today is the strawberry moon, the full moon. So, just in case you guys want to set some intentions, releasing some things. Um, Hold on, because I did. And let me see if the phone said, "Oh, I don't like you like that." So this moon signifies abundance, culmination, and sweetness of life because it's called a strawberry moon. So celebrate how far you are, how far you've come, as well as set your intentions. Good day, Lena. Good day, beautiful. Set your intentions for what it is that you want. I seen something just as simple as putting your name in a bowl of sugar, you guys, and allowing it to sit throughout the full moon with your intentions in mind. So guess what? It's sweet in the pot. It's a strawberry moon, you guys. So, good day, good day, good day. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you took care of yourself. Good day, Melania. Good day, beautiful. So I got our affirmations for this weekend as well as today. I'm gonna get us a crazy, sexy love note, and I'm gonna get us a card from the African goddess, and we are going to have a magnificent Monday because it is a great day to just be alive. So let's get Saturdays. It says, every choice I make in favor of my well being strengthens my connection to the divine guidance. Every choice that I make in favor of my well being, and talk about anybody else. It says every choice that I make myself better, to change my eating habits, to take care of my health is a stronger connection to divine guidance. You want to know why? Because we were meant to at least be able to take care of self. Self-love, self-worth, self. So every choice that you make to take care of yourself, that's why we talk about self-care Friday, because you are important. And that's what I talk about right here, how important you are, how setting your intentions. I seen somebody do a cord cutting ceremony, you guys, and she used a red candle and a green candle, and people was just going crazy, you guys. Talking about some, you used the wrong color candles, you used blah, blah, blah. And because I read comments, and the comments said, one of the comments said, it don't matter what you use, as long as your intentions are there. Sometimes you got to use what you got. Because what if you ain't got no money? You got to use what you got and just set your intentions. And as long as your intention is pure and not to harm other folks, what are you doing wrong? It's no different than praying. I'm just saying, you guys, because we get so caught up in the logistics of doing things. Do whatever speaks to you. Because what speaks to somebody else may not be the same thing that speaks to you. So you're not wrong for anything that you do or anything that you try. Long as your intentions are there, it will work. Okay? I'm just wanted to say that out loud because sometimes I get directions on doing particular things or whatever, but I want you to know to do what sings to you. Because what if your spell say, hey, put a little strawberry in there because it's a strawberry moon to sweeten up the pot? Then do that. Because that's what yourself, your higher self, your ancestor said, hey, I need you to do this thing. And it's okay. It ain't no right or wrong way. The next one says, I delight in my world, and my world delights in me. All is well, and even better things are coming. Good day, beautiful. Good day. I do. I delight in my world, and my world delights in me. And all is well, even better things are coming. Even in the midst of the stuff that I be having going on, even with my mom, even with my dad, that has nothing to do with me. My world is good. Everything is good. Everything is going according to plan, no matter what it looks like to other people. I delight in my world. And the people that's in my world, they delight in my world with me. The next one says, I listen to my body and lovingly respond to its needs, giving it just the right amount of food, rest, and exercise. That's so funny because my mom cooked dinner yesterday. Food was absolutely amazing. You know how you want to just continue to pig out? My body said, no, stop. I don't care how good it is. Could you please stop? Your stomach started to hurt, it started to feel a little tight or whatever the case may be. Your body lets you know when you need some rest. I was extremely tired yesterday. My body said, hey, go lay down. And as soon as I laid down, I fell asleep. Your body knows exactly what you need. Why don't you listen to it? Even with the exercise, guess what? Teresa, when I drop the kids off, I'm gonna go get a gym membership. You wanna know why? Because my body telling me, hey, I need just a little bit more exercise than what you doing around here. I got you. I understand. I'm listening. So with that being said, I'm taking care of me. Not worried about other people, just simply taking care of me. Today is Monday. Let's get these affirmations, you guys. I don't know why we get this every now and then. It says, I love my job. My work is one of my greatest joys. I love my job and my work is one of my greatest joys. The funny thing is that I guess this is my job and it's my greatest joy. I love my job. I love giving out affirmations. I love giving out positivity. I love my job. It is one of my greatest joys to get up and be able to say kind, respectful, honest things to wonderful, genuine people. Just be authentic the first thing in the morning. So I love this. And our last one, because it's Monday, they tell you how to get it cracking on Monday for the rest of the week. It says, hey, this is how you keep your relationship strong. She doing better. We still trying to get in touch with the heart doctor, but she don't go to the doctor today, Michelle. So thank you for asking, beautiful. She doing better. We it was a couple of episodes that happened to tell her to sit the hell down this weekend, but nonetheless, when you got somebody that's used to going, it's hard to keep them down. So I just been keeping an eye on her, and she didn't work this weekend. And so today she only got the lady that's 107 and everything will be well. But thank you again, Michelle, for being so diligent and checking up on her. I appreciate you, beautiful. And here's our last affirmation. It says, keep your relationship strong. Have the hard conversations and build trust through honesty. Did y'all hear that? With y'all friends, with y'all loved ones, the people that you don't want to have them hard conversations with. It says, please have those hard conversations and build trust through honesty. And if nobody can say anything else about me, guess what they'll tell you? Is that I'm willing to have hard conversations. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Even when it hurt my damn feelings, I'm going to tell you the truth. It says prioritize intimacy and make time to connect deeply. That is exactly what I do every time I get ready to come to Detroit. I get to hollering at my friends, good day. I get to hollering at my people, my loved ones, my tribe. I be like, hey, I'm coming. I'm prioritizing my intimacy because I want to see them. I want to give them a hug. I want to love on them. And so I prioritize the people that love on me because I'm not always near them. And so when I do get near them, I want to give them an expression of my love. And it ain't always got to be monetary. Do you know a hug, baby, go a long way? My granny taught me that. Hugs go a long way. So it says accept each other for who you are while inspiring growth. We talk about that all the time right here. Accepting one another as you are, just as you are, and allowing yourself to grow and allowing other people to grow. I know that we can see wrong in other people, but guess what? People can see wrong in us too. Yeah, absolutely. You just said that. So you can do nothing but just get a hug sometimes. But you also have to know that you got to accept people right where they are. And if they ain't your cup of tea, that's okay. Then you are charged with moving around. The funny thing is that people look at me funny when I say that I'm in charge of my peace. And then when I go on to explain, they look crazy. It is my job to protect my peace. It is my job to move away from anything that no longer is conducive for my atmosphere. That is my job. It is not people's job. You know how you sit down and you tell somebody, oh, you hurting my feelings. Who you didn't did this, and they don't change who they are. It's not their job. If they ain't gonna change it, then guess whose job it is? It's yours to move around, do something different. You don't have to stay stuck. You ain't stagnated into nothing. It's your job to take control of your peace and your happiness and your joy. Nobody else's. The last one says, that would be absolutely amazing. I'll see what I can put together, Bird. The last one says, stay present and love wholeheartedly. Stay present and love wholeheartedly. That means, hey, whatever is going on right in the moment, stay present right now. Right now. Deal with what's going on right now and wholehearted, which means that if your feelings are hurt, be honest about that. Hey, you know what? Girl, you hurt my feelings. My mom used to tell me all the time, Teresa, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. I'm learning, and I've learned how to communicate with people without upsetting them all the time. Just because I'm upset about something, I can tell somebody that I'm upset about something without making them upset. I'm learning. That didn't used to be me, you guys. I used to be the person that'd be like, oh, so you hurt my feelings? Let me show you I can hurt yours and everybody else's and anybody else's. I didn't used to be this person. And it's okay. I'm learning. I learned that I got control of me. And see what happens is that when you allow people to get control of your emotions, what happens? You go off the wall, you get to saying crazy stuff that you might have to apologize for later and all of that. Mm-mm. But if you take 3 deep breaths, even in the midst of them talking to you, you're gonna say, hey, let me, and you gonna deal with that a little different. I do all the time. I process stuff. I take time to process stuff because everything don't warrant you to say something right now. We always feel like, oh, I got to say something right now. No, I can think about it and then I can come back at it and then I can say something later. I don't always have to give you an answer right now. And I'm learning that too. So let's get us a crazy, sexy love note. Bird, I'll see what I can put together. Miss Kay isn't on here this morning. I'll see if she would like to participate as well. Um, Bird, it was me, you, Alex, and Michelle isn't with us this time because she in Georgia, in Carolina. So I'm gonna see what I can put together for lunch and see when you are in town. So let's see if it match with what we got going on. So nonetheless, like I said, if nothing else, sometimes I just want to get a hug. Good day. Uh, X. There you go. Good day, X. I'm not even gonna try to chop your name up. Uh, Good day, beautiful. I hope you are having a magnificent Monday. It's a good day to be alive, you guys. It is, it is. Look, I got tools all back here. Y'all have no clue what I was doing this weekend. I took the parts off my brother's car, off of his motorcycle, sent them up to Detroit because we taking the motorcycle to Detroit. We getting some stuff done while we up there. So I been doing some work, baby. When I tell you I've been packing up kids because this the last week, you guys. This the last week. I know, beautiful. I'm sorry. Yeah, this the last week. I'm gonna push this last week out, you guys, because we going to the D. Take these babies where they need to go. Some of them, anyways, and so I'm not gonna complain. You know what? Sometimes when I try to get away from a card, because I be shuffling and I look down sometimes and I see a card. And I'd be like, oh no, not that card. And let me tell you what the universe say. Yeah, that was the card. It almost fell out the deck, you guys. And I pushed the card back in the deck and I briefly just, because I see the colors, looked at it and I thought that, oh, okay. No, that ain't it. They said it is it. So let's get it. And guess what the card say? Accept yourself. You gotta be you and only you, babe. Accept yourself. Let me be me. Accept yourself. Don't tell me what I gotta do, baby. Accept yourself. It say, while there is a time and a place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself. sweetheart, you are absolutely amazing. And the people that fit with you, they gonna be with you regardless. So you don't have to change a thing about yourself. You know, I remember telling y'all a couple years ago, I had a guy, partner from the police department, and he used to come by and he used to check on me when I got hurt on duty. And he would tell me all the time, Teresa, you know, you you are so pretty, but you should stop cussing. And anybody that has been knowing me for a couple of years know what probably came out my mouth. Blah, 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 and you don't tell me what to do, and blah, da, 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 da. And the thing was, is that I appreciate now him seeing some self-improvement need. I haven't stopped cursing because you guys hear me curse on here all the time. I've definitely learned where to put those curse words though. And it's not necessary to curse all the time. And everything that come out my mouth don't need to be a curse word. But at the moment, he could not accept the fact that all those curse words were coming out my mouth. Sometimes we gotta learn to accept people right where they are and they don't fit with us right then. Not saying that he didn't like me as a friend. He did. He absolutely loved me as a friend, but my mouth was just a little too potty-ish for him, and that's okay. That's okay. The people that you fit with, it's it bothers people sometimes, and that's okay. Because some people didn't grow up with curse words. Some people didn't grow up hearing that. And then it bothered them when they hear it come from other people. And then there we go, being judgmental and shit. Because we want to tell them, oh, you ain't got to talk like that. You can mind your own business. A lot of times we need to just learn how to mind our own business too. So guess what? When the timing became right, when I grew up a little bit more, because this guy was older than me, guess what started to happen? I started to see that I didn't need all those cuss words. And so the funny thing is that sometimes we tell people what we see and they not ready for it yet. And so they become defiant, they push back because we're telling them about them. And they say, hey, who the fuck are you to tell me what I need to be doing? And again, just because you see doesn't mean that you always have to respond or you gotta tell them what you think that they should be doing with their life, especially when you know that they may not be receptive at the time. Just like I said right here about the affirmations and stuff, I can get up here and say all the affirmations. I can talk all the good words. But first, if I'm not using it, then what good it is? And if you're not receptive to what I'm saying, then guess what? You just listening to me. That's all. I want to commend Bird. Cousin Bird called me and she said, you know what, Teresa? I like to get my flowers while I'm here, you guys. And Bird called and she said, you know what? She has been transitioning and doing some things different. And she noticed herself responding to situations that she's had the same situation, but responding different, seeing things from a different perspective. You see what I'm saying? And so just to tell me, thank you. I heard you. I've been applying that thing to my life. And in return, guess what my response was? Because my response will probably be the same to each and every one of y'all. Thank you for telling me that, but you did the heavy lifting. You are the one who received that information into your system and said, hey, I want to apply this to my life. And you all have grown. I want to apply this to my life. I want to see how this works out for me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for doing that because it takes so much just to change you. We can't change the world on the outside, but we can change us on the inside, which changes us on the outside, which changes all of the things around us. And they even change some of our loved ones sometimes because they see that beautiful light and that stuff inside of us and they be like, oh, what's she doing? I want to do that. And so I'm so grateful to get my flowers while I'm here, and to hear that at least me getting up in the morning and giving out positive affirmations ain't in vain. And that's the universe letting me know that, hey, you are doing the right thing, beautiful, no matter what. You are absolutely right. Once you do the work, once you start to change, people see it. And even if you don't, they do. I told her, I said, it seemed like people don't be paying attention. Oh, but they do. Because they'll tell you just how much you didn't change. Ah, girl, you didn't change. And so I have. And you may not think, you be like, girl, what you talking about? I ain't changed, ain't nothing. I'm still the same person. You are still the same person. But you done elevated. You done transformed your energy a little different. It done changed cup colors. And you ain't accepting the garbage no more. Okay? And look at here. So we get Medusa. Look at her. Ha ha! Say that again. Change may not be good for them, but it's damn good for me. Says rage. Y'all see that? Medusa and rage. So let's see what she got to say. And here we go again. Ozzy, come on with it. You see the number? 23. She like, I'm gonna just hop on up here. Let me show you. It says she the shadow of rage. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. That's what it says, you guys. I am not just putting words in here. It says the truth. The Libya Berber, dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. It says you are pissed off and petrified. Petrified. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming because somebody feeling like that. Did you hear that? It says you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaken. But underneath that, you are angry and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can stay silent. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. And so that's funny because me being in the middle of what I got going on is exactly how I feel, you guys. Pissed off, petrified, angry, shaken, but underneath all of those emotions is really hurt and heartbreak. It says, hey, take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control, flooded with love, healing golden light. Now, put both hands over your heart and do the same thing. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to have all the emotions in which you have. It says sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. It says get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. So the goddess declaration says, I have the right to feel my feelings. And the only thing that I can explain to you guys is that I've talked to you guys about how I felt and what's going on in a particular situation. And the universe is letting me know that it's okay for you to feel all the things that you are feeling. Everything that you feel is valid. You are not wrong for being hurt. You are not wrong for being angry. You are not. It is how you project those things after you acknowledge that you feel it. And so I've been dealing with that thing. I told you not only did my daddy have to process what he got going on, I got to process being his kid and I might lose my dad. I got to process that. And then I got to process the way that I'm going to deal with these family members when I get up there to Detroit. Because guess what? And I ain't got no control over that, but I'm going to try to have my emotions in check, you guys. I said try again so that I don't speak out of anger, out of frustration, out of hurt, out of resentment, I don't want to speak out of those things. And just because I'm heartbroken doesn't give me the right to break somebody else's heart. You understand? And so I'm dealing with that before I even get there. So that I can put myself in a safe space where I need to be at and know that everything is okay regardless of what's taking place around me. That hedge of protection that I need. You know that thing that they tell you to put on the whole armor of God. That's what they talking about. When you know that you finna go into a place where people can be throwing knives and all kind of stuff at you just with their eyeballs. That's when they say have on a whole armor of God. Don't let that stuff penetrate through you. You already know that they upset and angry and discombobulated about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't get sucked into that vortex because it don't got nothing to do with you again. You are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. You are loved, you are kind, you are peaceful, you are joy, you are understood, you are right where you need to be at. And the only thing that you need to control is you. And so, with that being said, and I know it seems as though I'm talking to y'all, but I'm definitely talking to me because I know me better than anything else. And so, with that being said, it's a magnificent Monday. It's a great day for you to be here. You already done started your Monday out because you opened up these two wonderful things on your face. I want you to go out and be the best version of yourself because you already are. You are beautifully imperfect for you and the people around you. And I love you right where you are with no judgment. So, with that being said, let's get out here and show them what we made of this Monday morning. You are divine, you are kind, and you are everything that you need to be. And just believe that. And so I love you right where you are. Thank you, Crazy Raw Granny. I love you, beautiful. And we had a Monday without having to kick nobody off. I'm so grateful this week already. So with that being said, let's go out. Let's have a great day. And I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. I love you guys so much. Be great because you already are. Bye-bye.